What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Shelly FINKEL. Shelly FINKEL responds to Bob Arum's comments about the contract expiring, and he tells ESPN this. He says he's entitled to his own opinion. He can think anything he wants. Deontay and I would like to have the next fight as planned against Tyson Fury. We'll fight him any date, any place. FINKEL later also told The Athletic, he said, I spoke to Deontay on Monday night. All Deontay wants is to fight Fury anytime, any place. He's disappointed. We'll see what happens in the next day or so. Wow. Okay, so there you have Shelly FINKEL's initial reaction, which he's still trying to do things as he, is paid to do. Then you have Deontay Wilder upset, obviously, over, Tyson Fury's decision to move on. And it just shows you that it didn't have to come to this point if people were doing the job. That's my counterpunch on that. Now, Shelly FINKEL, I don't know what he has to counter or to rebuttal or what his next plans are going to be. I think now Shelly FINKEL told two different sources that it's pretty much what he feels about Bob Arum and what Bob Arum thinks. But Bob Arum is only doing what Tyson Fury wants to do. Okay, this is a Tyson Fury thing. This really doesn't have anything to do with networks. This has everything to do with the contract, or not even the WBC. It has everything to do with the contract and the expiration of the contract. And then if there's a way to get out of the contract, which should be expiring soon, that's what Tyson Fury intends to do, because it has been past that date. So it goes back to the beginnings, the roots of the contract itself. You have to look at why these particular guys decided to have a window that small. That's what it comes down to, because Shelly FINKEL really didn't have anything else to say that could support or convince anyone else that this fight's actually going to happen. I want it to happen because, look, there's a lot to be discussed. The backstory, all this time that Wilder's been quiet, the rumors, everything has to be explained. If the fight doesn't happen, that means all that shit can be swept under the rug without even being contested, without even being answered. Okay, so yes, I want to see that fight. The buildup is going to be incredible to me, especially during this Corona time. And I think everybody and each fighter should go through this particular time, not just stay in dormant or stay in hiding just due to whatever. No, life is going on. Fights are going on. Sports are going on. So, yes, I want to see the fight. So before anybody starts, well, you didn't want to see him fight anyway. I never said that. The third fight should happen. It has to happen at this point. Why? Because all the gate involved things in this particular fight, or the build, where it was build up. Okay? All that glove gate, spike water gate, any gate has everything to do with this fight having to take place because it helped promote the fight at the end of the day. A lot of shit happened because of all those accusations, a lot. And it helped build, and it put seeds in minds of people that were already compromised, I feel, anyway. But it helped the fight move on. Why would that just be in vain at that point if the fight didn't happen? Because all that shit talk, all those accusations will really mean nothing unless these guys fight. So I want to see that fight. You can say and you can compare Tyson Fury's situation with all those other jacked up situations, Margarito Cotto or Margarito Mosley or Resto Collins. You can do that all you want, or even Maidana and Mayweather. And I don't even know what that has to do with any of those. But you keep adding those or suggesting those with that particular situation, people are going to start to look at it that way. And that's what... Congratulations to those channels that were able to do that, that had a background, that had an audience for people to listen. It happened. So, back to this. Now the fight looks like it's not going to happen. Shelly FINKEL's really not saying anything, but at least we know he's still trying. He's still with his client, which is Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is obviously pissed off again, so he really doesn't know what to do either. You know, but one thing he hasn't done, he hasn't went public with anything, which is a surprise to me. But, you know, we've talked about that already. But this is where we're at. You know, he's just, hey, we'll fight anytime, anywhere, any date, any place. Well, that just seems like someone that's desperate to me at this point. It sounds like you know, I'll fight you anytime, anywhere. Like, no. What happened to, hey, fight us or we're going to sue you? We're not hearing any of that from Finkel. We're not hearing any of that. So, you know, so this really doesn't look good for Team Wilder. It doesn't. But it comes back to the contract itself and why they decided to have or to create that type of clause in the contract. But anyway, that's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think, Shelly Finkel, and what you think Team Wilder will do in this situation. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.